This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Anderson versus Burns. You all have been together for 10 years. You're married. You have one child together. You two are high school sweethearts. But this sweetheart of a relationship may turn sour depending on what happens here today in this courtroom. Ms. Anderson, you've opened up this case. Tell us why.
Well, Your Honor, I believe that my husband has not one, but two side chicks. And the reason why I believe that is because there's been numerous of inappropriate text messages. There's been me finding male sex toys that I did not know he purchased. There's been women that allegedly come to my house. There's been women's spandex, thong things that I don't even purchase, that I didn't even know that even existed. And this is like, it's getting out of hand, it's getting ridiculous. It's to the point where I don't think I'm gonna be able to move forward.
Until you figure out what's going on.
This is emotionally wrecking you. I understand, babe.
So what's it like on a day-to-day basis with these feelings and trying to figure out what's going on and having all this stuff thrown in your face?
Excuse me.
It's okay. It's okay. You're going through a lot. It's tearing you up. Mr. Burns, do you see your wife?
Yes, ma'am, I see her.
Do you see the tears?
Yes.
How does it make you feel seeing that she is going through this emotional upheaval because of what she believes you're doing?
It makes me feel bad, but at the same time, I'm not doing any of these things she's accusing me of.
She thinks you have not one but two side chicks, and you're denying that.
Yes, sir. I don't have any side chicks. They're just my friends, and she can't accept that.
And does it go beyond friendship?
No, sir.
Just friends?
Just friends.
Okay.
All right.
You talked about the man that you met. How did you two meet?
We met in high school, in chemistry class.
All right. Chemistry and chemistry, I like it.
Yeah. At some point you got married.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How did you decide to pop the question?
It's like in the beginning, like she said, we met in chemistry class, and like we became best friends. We used to talk about everything, used to go everywhere together, do everything together. And it was just like one day finally I was like, I really want her to be my wife.
Okay. And so what happened?
So one night we were having sex and the rings were under the pillow and she grabbed my hand and I just slipped it on and was like, will you marry me?
While you two were having sex?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's one way to do it.
That's one way. At least he didn't have to worry about it going, no, no, no. She's probably gonna say yes, 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 you know? All righty then.
Hey, that's one for the books.
Yeah, let me write that down.
Why, you plan on getting married again?
No, just for future reference.
For future reference for you? You plan on getting married again?
Well, you know, Mr. Cutler. No, I don't plan to get married.
All right. A little slow with that answer, but that's okay.
So we have this loving couple, but somehow, for some reason, you're in my courtroom accusing your husband of cheating. What evidence do you have that this is occurring?
Okay, well, for starters, we're gonna go to side chick number one.
Oh, okay.
We just so happened to go to a mutual friend's house. In the midst of us being at this mutual friend's house, you know, the side chick number one and another female was there. And, you know, I looked down, I'm like, okay, those are my husband's socks. And so when she leans up, I noticed the band of the boxers, those are my husband's boxers.
Okay.
I would know this because I purchased those boxers.
Wait, you had a friend's, how in the world could she have possibly, wait, what?
Because because, you know, like I said, we have, you know, every relationship has their ups and downs.
Okay.
And we just so happened to have a heated moment one day, and I just, you know, like, you know, get out, you know, he took his belongings with him.
He didn't have anything when he came back?
Just body.
Okay.
And so, like I said, when we approached the mutual friend's house this day, I noticed that the side chick number one had on the socks and the boxers. So I'm like, okay, you know, you went to this girl house in which she's a roommate to another female. You know, it's a female's house and she's the roommate to the female.
And that roommate is the side chick number one.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's the one who had on his boxers and his socks.
Absolutely.
And you're thinking, okay, if you're his friend,
right,
you know he's married.
Exactly.
So that ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
what
that's
type
number
of
one.
friends are these?
Yeah.
It's a little emphasis on friends. You know, you got the friends with benefits. You know, you got
You got all
different
kinds
levels
of
of
friends.
But these are just what I get as friends. So you need the
So now we got friends with boxers. Another category.
and socks.
Okay, Mr. Burns. Okay, so you left the house because you had an argument with Miss Anderson.
Right.
And you take your stuff with you. When you come back home, you don't have anything. You left it at the friend's house. Did you tell them, hey, you all can wear my stuff?
No,
or-
that wasn't even the case. When Donna put me out, I left and then I came back. I figured as like I'm probably gonna get put out again. So what's the point of even hauling all this stuff back? To haul it back away again.
So you left it at the friend's
So
house.
I left it there.
But did you tell them, oh, yeah,
I
you
didn't tell them anything. So the day that she's talking about when she seen the side chick supposedly and my stuff, it was new to me as well.
it was a shock to you.
It was a shock to me as well.
Where'd you sleep when you went over to the friend's house?
I slept on the couch.
By yourself?
Yes, sir.
Not with a friend?
No, sir.
Not with the side chick number one?
No, sir.
It's 2 women over there and no man except for you.
Right.
Right on.
Mistake number 1. I'm gonna start with my thumb because I think I'm gonna need room for the mistake. All right, mistake number 1. You're married. Married means you cleave to her, which means that you all are one. So you can't break off and do what you want when the one over here is saying, I don't like that. So the question is, what's more important, friendship or problems with your wife? I'm giving you a clue. Which one is the right answer? So you got side chick 1, there's side chick 2. Tell me what happened with her.
Chick 2. Well, how do we go about this? Me and my friend Shay here. It's a Friday or Saturday. We're on our way to the club, going out to have us a little fun.
Okay.
I call his phone, well, you need to come meet me so you can get your key. Meets up, he pulls up in a vehicle. When he gets out, because they have 10 windows, so when he gets out, I look inside the vehicle like, wait a minute, that's a female. This female, she got her legs cocked up on the dashboard. And I'm like, okay, well, what y'all got going on? He's like, well, that's my friend. Okay, your friend. Well, let me see your phone, because this don't look right here, because I'm knowing if you're in this car with her, you had to contact her in order for you to get this car. Y'all had to contact recently just now.
So there on the spot, you said, give me your phone.
Absolutely. Unlock that phone, let me see, because I'm sure later on you might try to delete anything that might be out the way. I get the phone, I go through the text message, man, I approach it, because this is...
You
Okay.
submitted.
Yeah.
All right,
for you.
please approach the plasma.
And once I open the phone, this is what I see. This is him. Hey, what you doing? Side chick number 2, nothing. He texts back, you want me to bring you some penis. Wait a minute.
But it probably doesn't say that there.
It
Yeah,
most definitely
okay.
doesn't. And then she says, yes, bring it to me. As I'm reading this, side chick number 1's text. I get the notification. She replies and says, don't ever disrespect me again. What was the disrespect?
Wow, it's a lot. That's a lot.
Yes. And so once I go back to this, I'm like, well, why does she want you to bring, what is this? Oh, it was a joke. No, what friends joke like that?
Right.
You're a married man. First of all, you don't joke with this right here, no way.
Right.
That right there belongs to me, so why are you joking with it for?
Right. Here, step back to the podium.
Mr. Burns, okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna pick up from where she left off. She already gave you this one. She already gave you that one.
We up here.
No. So now, why are you meeting your wife with your side chick in the car? 2, why you even have a side chick in the car?
Cause she was already with me.
Why was she
Why?
with you?
She was with me drinking with my homeboys.
Lie.
Okay, let me give you a little bit of marital advice.
Help a brother.
You can hang out with your boys. You can drink with your boys. You don't have a side chick. You're not supposed to have one. And you don't have a side chick hanging out with your boys. And you don't go meet your wife with your side chick. Okay?
Did you say anything to side chick number 2?
Absolutely. I got out of my vehicle and I approached her. So I asked her, I was like, well, you looking mighty comfortable over there, Why are you comfortable enough to have your legs cocked open on this dashboard? Are you and my husband having any sexual dealings? She's, well, no, we never had anything going. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy my night because I'm not finna mess up my night. Me and my friend, we finna go out, we finna party. So I left him. As soon as I turn on my internet to, to go on Facebook, I get a whole lot of notifications. So when I go to the notifications, it's side chick number 2.
She's calling and writing you?
Yes.
Okay, what she got to say now? She didn't have nothing to say then.
I asked her then. She didn't have anything to say. You want to chuckle, hee hee ha ha. When I get to the messages, well, me and your husband, he's performed oral sex on me, and just all out the way. And I'm like, wait a minute, sweetheart. I was just in your face. You just didn't have anything to say. You just said that you and my husband hadn't had any type of dealings with each other. Right. He's performing oral sex on you.
Did you perform oral sex on side chick number 2?
No, I did not.
Why would she write that to your wife?
She was trying to get up under Donna's skin to bother her. For what reason, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, ma'am.
You don't have a clue?
I don't have a clue.
I got a clue.
You got a clue?
I got several, but we gonna keep moving. Now, I noticed that you have a witness here.
Yes, this is my best friend.
Would you please step up to the podium and give us your name?
My name is Kabias Neal Wiley.
All right, what do you know about this, what's going on between these two?
Well, I went to a close friend of mine. They was playing cards or whatever inside of the house. And 2 of my best friends approached me while I was getting ready to get out of the car.
Okay.
So they come and they was like, well, yes, side chick number 1 was driving Donna's truck. So I'm like, well, okay. So I'm like, well, did she tell y'all this? She was like, well, we can call her right now. So they get on phone, they put on speakerphone, and she was like, yeah.
Side chick number 1 on speakerphone.
On speakerphone.
So these friends are talking to her so you can hear what's going on.
I can hear everything.
Okay.
So then they was like, yeah, so I mean, y'all still talking? She was like, nah, actually, I'm waiting on side chick number 2 to pull up. So I'm like, you waiting on her to pull up for what? She was like, oh, because we finna fight. So now I'm like, okay, y'all finna fight, and y'all 2 are side chicks, and this is my best friend's husband.
Okay, and so that text message that we saw that said, don't you ever disrespect me again, that's the notification while you were holding the phone,
right,
Ms. Anderson. So
right.
Side chick number 1 has now found out about side chick number 2.
Well, they found out about each other because, as he said, that same night that he was in the car with side chick number 2, he dropped side chick number 1 off in the car with side chick number 2.
Okay, let me get this straight, Mr. Burns.
This is a bold.
Yeah. So you bold enough to have 1 and 2 in the car together? Is that true?
And then
wait, hold on.
They're bold, but they were both in the same car with each other. They
were with you.
Right.
And then you drop her side chick number 1 off.
Right.
And you keep on with side chick number 2 to your wife.
To the wife.
Right.
So do you need my hand to keep counting?
Yeah, because we run out of fingers on this hand. All right, Ms. Wiley, have a seat. Thank you for your testimony. Man.
Mr. Burns, I mean, do you have anything that you want to say? Do you have
are you in this courtroom with us?
All of these allegations that they trying to put together, it didn't even happen in that same scenario. These text messages that she's saying, don't ever disrespect me again, it had nothing to do with them being in the car with each other together.
What about them meeting up to fight over
I
you?
have no clue about them. I don't even know nothing about that. How I feel about the situation, they just making it up just to keep some hype going on. Cause neither one of them seem to have problems with each other that I know about. They don't, like...
They're good sharing you with each other.
They not even sharing me, so it's like, I don't know, this story that she talking about and then side chick number 1 driving her truck, that never happened.
You are resolute that you have not been cheated.
I have not been cheated.
You have not been sexually involved with side chick number 1.
I have not been doing anything with neither one of these females.
Well, to sort through all of this court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call certified polygraph examiner Michael Williams to determine, is he cheating? Mom, move the score Mr. Williams out. You conducted a polygraph examination on Mr. Burns, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
You asked Mr. Burns, since the beginning of your marriage, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than your wife? What was his response to that question?
Your Honor, he said, yes, he confessed.
Mr. Burns, who have you had sex with since you've been married? Side chick 1 or side chick 2, or are we talking side chick
3, 4, 5?
5, etc.
It ain't no 3, 4, or 5. It's just the ones that she accused me of. Those are the ones that I have sex with.
Those 2.
And she kept accusing me at the point in time I was never even doing it.
No. I'm not accepting that answer. You got to give me something else. Because the answer, well, she kept accusing me, so I just went on and did it, that's BS. You were already going to do it whether she accused you or not. So, do you want to apologize to your wife right now?
Yes.
What do you want to say to her?
I apologize for my wrongs and faults that I have done and for lying to you. And when you asked me, I should have just been a man and told you straightforward at the point in time.
I'm done. I'm not gonna go through this.
You all have been knowing each other for 16 years and dating. You all have survived a hurricane together, but there's a storm brewing right now that could blow your relationship apart. Miss Ray, tell me why you've opened this case.
Jay and I have known each other for 16 years. We've been together on and off for the last 10 years.
Okay.
And, it's kind of like from rags to riches. He's now this big-time realtor. He's very successful. He dresses well, and I've seen him grow into the man that he is today.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, I feel like he has outgrown our relationship. And I don't feel like I am a priority in his life anymore. And I feel like he's cheating on me with his clients as well.
Wow.
Mr. Bustos?
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, I thought it was going good, and she made that left turn.
Man.
And says now she thinks that you're cheating on her.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that?
She creates these situations in her head that aren't really going on. I tend to brush them off. Like if I get a text message, oh, who is it? And just worrying about stuff that, I have a lot of stuff going on as far as like work to be focusing on arguing with her about some irrelevant stuff that's not even going on.
But Ms. Ray, you said he's a successful real estate person.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
A successful real estate person is going to get texts all day long. That's what they do.
But not at 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's different. That's a little different. Are you getting texts at 3, 4, or 5 in the morning?
Yes, but I have a lot of clients that are international from overseas and stuff like that too.
Oh, well, what he's saying matches up. I mean, he's successful. He's self-employed, so you can't, you eat what you kill. If it ain't dead, you don't get to eat.
Yeah.
So you gotta take those calls, you gotta take those text messages, right? And if he has international clients, they're on a completely different time zone, so it's 3 p.m. when they're calling him at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes, absolutely.
But I gotta think though. Ms. Ray probably knows the difference between how you react to a business text and how you react to a personal text. Is there a difference? Can you tell the difference?
Yes.
Okay, see?
Yes, Your Honor. So it might be an international client at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, okay? But an international client is not going to be saved in your phone as pizza place, okay?
Man.
And, for example, it was probably about 3 a.m. He was passed out, sleep, snoring. His phone is going off, dinging, ringing. I'm hearing all kinds of noises. Someone's obviously trying to call him, FaceTiming him, texting him, and they're sending smiley face, wink emojis, heart emojis, kissing emojis.
This is a great pizza place. They sending out love.
At all hours of the night.
All hours of the night. Come in here and get some pizza. We love you.
I like pizza as much as the next person.
Man, me too.
But why is this pizza place, right here at 3 in the morning?
Like she said, it was 3 in the morning. I don't even remember, to be honest with you.
Well, she said you were asleep.
Yeah, it was spam. It was just, I get all kinds of weird text messages
With
on my
heart
phone.
emojis and
Man, with
kissy
heart
kisses?
emojis, food emojis, you can name it, they got it. I get it.
But here's the thing. This pizza place is saved in your phone. What kind of customer are you? What are you doing at this pizza place that they sending you heart emojis?
Man, it also could be, I don't pay attention to it. I brush it off. She makes a big deal about it. It's not my concern.
Okay, but that's the problem is that it's not your concern because it's her concern, and if you care about her, you should be concerned when she's concerned.
Yeah.
So, Ms. Ray, you say that you think that he's outgrown you. He's a successful real estate person. He's outgrown you. How do you think he's using that to cheat?
So my sister is an events planner, and Jay hosted a social networking event with her. And my sister did let me know that all of the women that were coming in there, which was, by the way, 95% of the people that were coming to this social event were women, okay? And Jay got every single one of their numbers. Okay, I get it. No, I get it.
That's not true.
I get the hustle. I get you're trying to work. I get this is a networking event.
Yeah, that's what you do at
want to
networking
exchange numbers
events.
and you want to get clients. Now, it went from professional to being Liddy in the city, people taking shots, girls sitting in his lap, he's getting kisses on the cheek, you know, and they were getting wild. They were wilding out. It was party time.
It's a networking event, and networking events, you get friendly with people, you take pictures, you drink. That's what you do at networking events, right?
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you're trying to build your business, you got to be friendly.
Mr. Cullen, you are not suggesting that a networking event goes from exchanging numbers, having a little conversation, maybe a glass of wine, to sitting on laps, taking shots. You're not saying, you're not going there, are you?
But as a salesman, you know, you got to give the people what they want. I'll talk to you afterwards about maybe getting an invite to one of these networking events. But for the moment,
I'll send you.
know,
I'll send you.
what kind of events are these?
So what we do is we collect people's information as soon as they walk in. Her sister walks in, and I'm literally at the front with an iPad getting everybody's name, number, and email so we can make an email list, send out through blast, text, email for other events and stuff like that. I was not picking up other chicks.
All right, wait. I got some questions. I got one question for him about trying to get an invite, but that's a different conversation.
For us.
No,
For us.
Yeah.
No.
For us.
So what I want to know is, were the women kissing on you?
Not from what I recall. I don't remember, but it's like, it's not like that. It's not, I mean, if they come in and they say, I'm Hispanic, so if they come in and say hello and I was like, yeah, they give me a kiss on the cheek, it's one thing. But I'm not sleeping with 4 girls in a bathroom at my own networking event. I'm professional, look at me.
All right, so you're saying that this did not cross the line, that you were being professional, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And that, you know, it may have been a friendly kiss, but you were not, like, making out with folks.
No, I'm running a very serious show and a very serious business. I'm not gonna be...
Because the way Ms. Ray described it was, it started out like you described, but then it went to something else. It escalated as the night went on, and the drinks were flowing, and everybody's a little more friendly.
Yeah. First of all, I don't...
To the point where it was inappropriate. And are you saying it didn't get that far?
I don't drink, first of all, so she didn't say that, okay? If I'm sitting there talking to people and somebody comes up and they're drunk and they sit on my lap and I'm like, okay, get up. And then if her sister's like, hey, you know, these girls are sitting there, it's not me, like, you know what I'm saying, inviting them over in front of all these people, running a very serious organization.
So Ms. Ray, your sister said something different. And she issued this video statement to the court about what went down at this event. Let's take a look.
I've hosted many events with Jay and his networking group at several of the places that I've worked at. The last event that I hosted, you know, the event started off with a really good group. They were all nice looking young professionals. And it kind of progressed through the evening from a networking event where everybody was there for professional purposes to, for lack of a better term, a frat party.
Were you involved with somebody?
I'm not in control over other people's actions or what they do. So as far as being a frat party, that's not what it was. That's not what they're trying to paint a picture like I'm just this guy who goes out and party. I'm a very serious guy. I'm about my business. I make my money and I pay for everything.
Okay. But at this particular party, I mean, to the point where are there women now coming up on your lap and sitting on you? Because you said you can't control what other people are doing. So they're coming at you, they're sitting on your lap, they're dancing on your lap, they're kissing you, they're hugging you, they're doing all this stuff at the party.
Man, after the drinks get flowing, I might be a little bit flirtatious, but it's harmless, you know, it's business.
All right, Ms. Ray, let's take a look at what else your sister had to say.
There was an instance before that where Jay had called me and asked me to sign for a package that he was having delivered. Lo and behold, the courier shows up and it's this ridiculously expensive designer bag that he had me sign for.
Yep.
I signed for it thinking that maybe, you know, it was a raffle or something for the event that he was hosting. And when he gets there, he grabs the bag, he ends up giving it to somebody who's not my sister.
All right.
True, yes.
A designer bag. Who are you
A
getting?
ridiculously expensive designer bag.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
It's a $6,000 purse.
a $6,000 purse?
Yes.
So what did you feel like when you were told by your sister he gave a $6,000 purse? Sorry, I can't even get that out. It don't even work in my vocabulary. $6,000 purse to another woman.
You know, obviously, Jay always has an excuse. He's always got a story for something. And he said, this is a client of mine. She makes me a lot of money and this and that.
She's not a
and
client,
I get that,
she's
but
my lender.
a $6,000 bag is not a gift for a client. That's a girlfriend gift. That's a gift you give to your wife.
No,
That's an
it's not.
anniversary present.
I can't wait to hear about this.
Yeah, Mr. Bustos, I mean, you give clients like, you know, wine baskets.
No,
you
she
give
wasn't
clients, you know, things like that. You don't give them personal items like jewelry, purses, shoes, and things like that.
Not for clients. No, you're absolutely right. This was my lender. We had literally closed on, I think it was like $5.7 million worth of real estate in a month. I work my employees to death. So yes, I rewarded her. You know, we had a great month. I bought it as like a gift. But I give everybody else gifts too. It's not, they just focus on the purse because it's a girl. But I pay for trips, you know, for everybody to go out and get vacations and stuff like that. They never bring that up. It's just always with women. Oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. You know what I mean?
But Mr. Bustos, client or lender is still a business relationship.
Yeah,
and in
absolutely.
business relationships, you send a nice bottle of wine.
Yeah, I mean, if you are giving out $6,000 bag.
That's not a lot of money to me.
Oh, you
Okay.
okay?
Well, okay, so.
Yeah, can you show me some property so I can get my $6,000 bag?
Yeah.
All right.
See, to me, at the end of the year, I write all this off anyway as a business expense. It's not just me handing out gifts to people for no reason.
And
So you
Go
do
ahead.
these networking events and parties on a regular basis,
That's
right?
what I was gonna.
Yes.
Because that's how you build your business.
Once every 3 months, yes.
Well, you know, the court was curious as to what goes on at these parties, these networking events. So we tracked down someone who's actually been to one of your networking events. And she is going to come in. She's going to come in and tell us exactly what goes on.
Okay.
Ron, would you escort the witness in, please?
Yes, Sean.
Ma'am?
I'm gonna let her be a blonde girl walking here.
We're gonna go straight there to the witness stand.
Ms. Ray, did you say don't let her be a blonde girl
I said, let
walking
her be
in
a
here?
blonde girl walk in here.
Good day, ma'am. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Would you state your name, please, for the record?
Jamie Hughes.
Okay. Ms. Hughes, you know Mr. Bustos.
I do.
Okay. How did you all meet?
I met him 6 months ago at a bar.
Have you been to his events, his networking events?
I have.
Has he ever bought you an expensive handbag?
Yes, he's bought me a lot of things.
A lot of things?
Yes.
So not just an expensive handbag, but other items.
Yeah, not just a handbag. He's bought me shoes. He even pays my rent.
Plot twist.
So what is the nature of your relationship with Mr. Bustos?
Well, we're dating. That's what I thought.
Are you intimate with Mr. Bustos? Yes?
Yes.
So you all are having a sexual relationship?
We have a relationship, yes. So
It includes sex?
an adult relationship, yes. We
Okay.
are together.
Mr. Bustos, you have given Ms. Hughes gifts, designer bags, shoes.
I give her whatever she wants.
You paid her rent.
Yes.
Okay.
You giving her your body?
Everything. What she asked for, whatever. Yeah.
So you admit that you two are dating?
Yes.
Miss Ray?
What gets me is that when it's just him and I love you, I want to wife you. Like, he's there for me. He's been there for me for years and years and years. There was a time that I did not talk to him for 4 years. I left and I said, this is the last time. I'm not gonna do this to myself anymore. And I left and I stopped talking to him. And then I ran back to him and it was the same, you know what I mean? And I just can't be lied to anymore. Like, I can't do that because when you tell me that you love me and I look at you and I believe you, I can't buy the anymore. You just want your hose. You want your Bratz doll and you want your Barbie. And I know your type, dude.
Now, Ms. Hughes, my question for you is, now that you've seen how he's treated Ms. Ray, do you even want to be in a relationship with him?
Honestly, I don't portray myself as another woman, and I would have never pursued him had I known he was in a relationship. And I can barely even look her in the eyes because it hurts me that she's hurt. And I don't think he needs to be in a relationship with me, and I don't think he needs to be in a relationship with her. I think he needs to grow up and figure himself out.
You all have been together for 4 years, you're married, but whether this marriage goes any further depends on what happens in this courtroom today. Is that right, Ms. Staves?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've opened this case, tell us why.
I'm here because I'm for sure that my husband is cheating. I call him texting some chick saying, I love you. So I looked over and I was like, you love somebody? And he was just like, oh, that's not what it is. You read it wrong. Like, I got 2 eyes. I can see.
Who you telling I love you to?
Yeah, Your Honor, I wasn't, it wasn't even I love you. It said I miss you.
So who are you conversing with saying, I love you, I miss you, or
either one?
What other term of affection you want to use?
It was a coworker that I was working with.
Unless your coworker is her. And is she your coworker?
No.
Oh, come on, Mr. Staves. This is couples court 101. If you write a coworker talking about I miss you, I love you, what else is she gonna think?
I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not.
You're going by what your shirt says, not guilty.
Not guilty, you gotta feel me, you know, so.
Have you had sex or any contact with this coworker, Mr. Staves?
No, not really. We might hung out and I might say some flirtatious stuff maybe, you know. But
have you kissed her?
No.
Have you touched her?
No, I didn't.
All right.
So, Ms. Staves, you found this I love you text. What other warning signs have you seen?
Well, we used to go on dates like every Friday. Now ever since we got married, like for the last 3 years, we haven't been on no dates. We used to have sex like 2-3 times a day, and now we might have it once a week, if that.
Okay, here's the thing. No dates? You said no dates for the last 3 years?
For 3 years.
We've been on dates, but they seem like they're not good enough, or like we just trying to recently go out to like concerts and stuff. So I've been wanting to be able to do that for her, you know what I'm saying, as she did for me before, you know. So I'm like trying to work on
our last date was a concert 3 years ago. And I took him on that date.
She's saying ain't nothing to appreciate. She's like, there is no dating, so there's nothing for me to appreciate. Which makes me want to go, okay.
Yeah,
you said 3, you haven't gone on one, you used to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What was it like when you used to do this? What was
We used to
the
have
beginning
fun.
like?
It used to be the time where he'd just like pop up at the house and be like, oh, I want to take you somewhere, or he'd be like, I got a secret for you, and then it really, like 2 seconds later, he's like, okay, I can't keep it. I want to take you out on a date. This is what we're gonna do. I end up getting pregnant with our oldest daughter, and a couple of like a year or 2 later, on Halloween he proposed to me. Him and my daughter got on one knee, and she asked me would I marry her daddy.
Oh, that's cute.
That's how we met. That's how we became a couple and married.
So it was kind of sweet. You all were
Yeah, we
friends.
used to be really close and really had a lot of fun together and loved each other. And I don't know, all the fun is just gone. It just seemed like we do just arguing all the time. And
So, Mr. Staves, what it sounds like to me is when you were trying to get her, your game was up here.
Yeah.
And then once you got her, you kind of dropping your game a little bit. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's not even
Right.
It's not. That's right, but it's a lot of things that came with it. She did stuff like bleach my clothes, you know what I'm saying? And that was before I was even cheating or anything. She accused me of
Before you were cheating?
Yeah, like
before you were cheating.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Before she accused me of cheating. I'm sorry. That's why I meant to put it like that. Like
You sure you don't want to cover that? Cover your shirt up a little bit?
It was a chick that we knew, you know what I'm saying, both in the town that we moved to, and she thought I was still seeing her and everything. And
because you asked about her.
Because I asked about her.
House.
Yeah, I asked about her with my own friend, and it was just nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, man, I used to, you know what I'm saying, know her like this and that, but I don't know if she still stay over there. That's how I said it. But he went back as if, you know, I was still looking for her. We went by her house and all that type of stuff. But it wasn't even that case, you know.
So, Ms. Staves, why did you bleach his clothes?
Because when I asked about it, he was lying.
What did you ask him about?
I asked him why he was trying to go. Why was he even worried about that girl? Like, I think he was over there seeing the girl. So I bleached his clothes.
Okay, I gotta say, once you bleach a man's clothes, he's gonna be less inclined to want to take you out on a date. I'm just saying.
Okay, that was like one incident.
To take out in.
It was.
Trying to figure that out.
He said he ain't got nothing to put.
He got nothing to wear.
He got clothes to wear.
Okay, so we know you have these warning signs.
Yes.
These things that are making you think something's amiss. But what do you have that shows he's cheating?
Well, one day he went missing and I couldn't get a hold of him. So he told me where he was staying at. So I called that person and was like, hey, is DeAndre over there? He said no. So I called my homegirl and I was like, okay, something's up.
Hold on, let me ask you something. Had y'all had a falling out?
We had an argument, yeah.
Okay, so he's left to cool off.
Yeah,
all right.
So he said.
All right.
And so I called my best friend. I was like, it's a mission time, so let's, suit up, let's go.
It's what time?
It's mission time.
Mission time, okay. Ooh.
So my friend pulled up. I was like, all right, we get in the car, and I was like, we were supposed to go to the store, and she wanted to go to the store way out. So I said, no, I want to go to the store closer by. And I'm telling you, it's God, because God works in mysterious ways in my life, honey. I pull up. Before I can even turn off my car, I see DeAndre coming out the store. And so I look beside me. It's a chick in this car. I said, so when he see me, he see my best friend, he already know what's going on.
There's a woman in his car?
No, in her car. It's in her car, but it was only 3 cars. It was the car that pulled up with me and my car and this car beside, and here come DeAndre just strolling out.
So he sees you.
He seen me and he took off into the car. Well,
he's running?
Yes, he kind of sped up because he knew what's back behind. So I opened the door.
You opened the car door?
Yes, and I drug him out.
Oh.
You physically drug him out of the car?
Yes.
Oh. How'd you do that? Did you grab him by the shoulders?
No, I grabbed him by his hair.
Oh, real dragging. Oh.
She actually dragged you out of your car by your hair.
She dragged me out the car. I didn't even see her. I came out on a whole different mission. But she'll swear up and down that, you know what I'm saying, I seen her and I tried to run to the car and jump in.
Mr. Staves, for those of us who want to know, what happened next?
We get back in the car, we leave. I can't get a hold of him. We not, he still didn't come home. He didn't go,
You still didn't go home? After you caught red-handed, you didn't go home?
The girl was my friend, you know what I'm saying?
Of course she was.
She
always friends.
Give me a ride back and forth to work, you know what I'm saying? Trying to help me out, you know what I'm saying? Because I was...
Is this the same friend you miss or /love?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's a different one.
It's a different...
Different coworker.
Yeah,
Have you ever told her you miss a lover?
No, I didn't. I did not.
Did she see you get dragged out the car?
Okay. Oh, baby was scared.
She circled back, you know what I'm saying, just to see what's out.
Oh, she pulled off and left you?
Yeah, she pulled off. Yo.
Oh, she got no choice.
Hold on.
got no choice.
Hold on, Mr. Cutler. She drags him out by the hair. Homegirl leaves him.
Oh,
she's like,
no choice.
Deuces.
But she did come back at some point
She's
just
like,
to probably look and see if he was okay.
Wait, you okay? Oh, this is
Yeah, she
so
just trying
rich.
to make sure I was cool, you know what I'm saying? Cause
So you say nothing happened?
Yes.
You are not guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right.
That's what you and your shirt say,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
Yeah,
What y'all say?
Cause I'm like,
Have you caught your husband in any other, what's the word, compromising situation?
Yes, I've caught him in several compromising situations. We had a neighbor, she's a hoe, and
Okay, here, I
I'm
understand
sorry, Your
how you
Honor.
feel.
I'm
I
sorry.
feel you. I understand how you feel, but let's just call her
the neighbor.
the neighbor.
The neighbor.
But
Okay, well, we have
the special neighbor.
Oh, yeah, she's special. All right, we have a neighbor that's special. I didn't want him around them, and so I was like, just so we don't have those kind of issues, just stay away from her, you know, just be, you know what I'm saying? Just if you don't want no problems, it won't be no problems if you just stay away from this person.
but how you want me to practically avoid this girl at all costs in this small apartment? If I go if I come down the stairs or go ahead to work, or if I see her outside, I gotta
around and
I
go
gotta
the
turn
other
around.
way.
You know what I'm saying? That
Yes.
it just seemed like, you know what I'm saying, it was a little more controlling than, you know what I'm saying, her just, you know, respecting me or trusting me, you know?
Okay, so wait, just one question. So you didn't mind her giving you a heads up about it, right?
Yeah.
But what you didn't like is, and if you see her, I don't even want you to look at her. You come back in the house and she goes
Yeah,
like all
'cause,
that.
Like,
you didn't like
we had a neighbor, me and my friend hung out with her and the special female, and her cousin. They came over, you know, and it's not my house. I can't tell them to leave or none of that. So I sat there for a minute and conversated with the owner of the house. And then I was like, all right, we gotta go, you know what I'm saying, because they up here, you know.
Well, later I'm doing a neighbor's hair.
How much later?
Like 2 days later. It was
2 days later.
Like 2 days later, I'm doing a neighbor's hair, and she's filling me in on how he was with the neighbor and the girls and all this stuff. And then when I come outside my house, I stopped doing her hair to ask them about it. He in the doorway with the girl that I told him don't be around, smoking a Black and Mild or something, or smoking a cigarette or something.
All right,
Mr. Staves.
Mr. Staves.
Mr. Staves, just can you could you put your hand over that top part? Do you want to do that?
No, because I'm telling you, you gotta feel it. Look, I'm telling you, I'm not guilty. I promise you that.
Okay, why you with
So
this woman? Why you with the woman your wife is specifically said no?
She opened the door and was like, oh, I see how y'all doing it, how this going now. I'm like, I'm not even doing anything to her. I'm not hugged up with her. I'm not touching on her. She just so happened to come outside and didn't have no cigarette to smoke or anything. So I just gave her the black and I was gonna get up and
let the girl
leave.
go find the cigarettes. She know how to find cigarettes. She was finding cigarettes before she met you. With her broke self.
Mr. Cutler, let's look at these accusations. She found him in another woman's car and she dragged him out by the hair. My personal favorite.
Mine's too.
She also told him specifically to stay away from this particular special neighbor. Then you've got that they've not been out on dates. Their sex life has decreased. And I'm sure because of sex life decreased, she's like, well, if he ain't doing it with me, who's he doing with?
Right.
Am I right?
Right.
And this one-time happy marriage, friends with benefits, friends that become lovers, friends that become husband and wife, all of that is at risk. And if you find out he's cheating, you're done?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard because we got 2 kids together. I don't want to lose it, but at the same time, I don't want to be miserable either.
All right.
Well, in order to get to the truth, this court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court will call former military interrogator Lena Cisco to determine, is he cheating? Please report Ms. Cisco in. Ms. Cisco, good day. How are you?
I'm well. How are you, Your Honor?
Doing fine. It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
We've got Mr. and Mrs. Staves here trying to figure out whether this marriage is going forward or not. Tell us what you did to investigate this case.
Well, I first had the accused write a witness statement, and I analyzed it for any indicators of deception and truthfulness. And I studied their case file, and I put together an interrogation strategy, and then I interrogated Mr. Staves to see if he was cheating.
As it pertains to Mr. Staves and this special female neighbor, what did you uncover?
When I asked Mr. Staves about the female neighbor, he told me that he was at an apartment of another tenant, and the female neighbor showed up. Then he told me I was not trying to get up on the neighbor, meaning I wasn't trying to have sex with the neighbor. And while he was saying this, he was shaking his head no. So verbally, he's saying no. Non-verbally, he's saying no. So that's congruent behavior, which is indicative of truthfulness.
So you don't believe he slept with the neighbor?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
Because...
No indicators of deception.
Okay. All right. So the fact that his behavior, what he was saying matched what his body was doing.
Correct.
Is what you rely on to make that determination.
Correct.
All right. So what did you learn about the woman at the store where he got dragged out of the car?
When I asked Mr. Staves about that woman at the store, he was very open with me. So again, providing a lot of detail, so I didn't have to probe for the information. And then he told me that he did have an affair with that woman, and it just ended a couple months ago.
Ms. Staves,
Yeah.
you just heard from our expert that your husband admitted he had an affair with the woman that you saw him with at the store. What's going through your mind?
This is just really embarrassing, and you could have been real with me. You know, I'm probably the only person that, like, if you had been real, I would have understood. Like, if you gotta...
Mr. Staves, I'm not sure you understand that marriage means one person, regardless of what's going on. And when you're in a marriage, when things are bad, I mean, everything ain't always been as lovely as you see with me and Mr. Cutler here. We've been married 30 years. But what you don't do is take those bumps to somebody else to take care of. You stay at home and say, look, I'm mad at you. I'm not happy with you. What are we gonna do about it?
I did that before, Your Honor, several times over, you know.
Then maybe you all don't need to be together. I mean, there are some marriages that just don't work out.